They groaned, they stirred, they all uprose, nor spake nor moved their eyes. It had been strange, even in a dream, to see those dead men rise.
With the central fortress secured, our heroes branch out to explore the religious district to the west. To survive what they might find, they'll need much more than thoughts and prayers. The Knights of the Helm and Cloak Adventuring Guidebook, Chapter 5, Section 3, page 62 states that the undead are nasty combatants to face. Unlike goblins and kobolds, who want to kill you for your belongings, members of this common type of enemy want to kill you to eat you, or worse, recruit you. Welcome to the SpellCast.
So, you guys, you have entered, you've crossed the chain bridge successfully. Sonny Novella has closed the portcullis behind you.
Thanks for your tips on how to make eggs!
He says, you're welcome, please come back alive and not undead to try and eat me and not the eggs. So, and you get outside of the little, the housing hub deal where the chains go into the chasm, and you step out into the street, and the street is just like the rest of the city, very abandoned. There is a slight chill in the air now that the forges have died down significantly. And you can tell that in this particular part, there are not many buildings. There's only like a couple of three buildings that you can see directly before you can see the en masse of the rest of the district. You can see to your right, along the edge of the chasm, a tower-like object that is sort of cylindrical in nature with a little domed roof on top of it. And leaning against it is what looks like a ladder or like a chute of sorts that is folded up. You can also see directly kind of in front of you, there seems to be a counting house of sorts, a bank. And then just in between those, the equidistant those two buildings, an estate of sorts. And then further on you can see the streets begin. There's a really wide road ahead of you. You can see not necessarily stalls. It seems to be a fairly empty street, just an empty plain street.
I want to go down and get behind like this little building here, and that's where we'll like prep.
Okay, awesome, perfect. So you head down. You head down past some of the more residential buildings in this area. They're not exactly the huge estates that you saw behind the temple for the heads of the clergy of whatever god this is. But you could maybe see more of the more deacon-like in status. And you find a nice open space that's close to a bridge at the edge of the chasm. Do you set it up closer to the building or the edge of the chasm?
Building.
Okay, cool. So yes, describe how you have prepping your area. You can find some more of these abandoned carts, if you will. Also, while you're how about this? Describe me how you're prepping this.
So first off, I just remembered because I got that shield off of one of the automatons. I have a second shield. Is Azazel's sword one or two-handed? Is it versatile?
It is a great sword. It is two-handed.
Did we already figure out a way for a human to hold that shield?
I thought did we?
Yes. I am literally in the middle of editing the part. Actually, I've edited the part where you drilled 2 holes in his shield and you gave the shield on top of his shield so you could shield with his shield.
Right, so we could shield with his shield, but we didn't do anything to his shield so that you could give it to another human to use.
Oh, I see. So you put the other shield on top of my...
That's what we did last time.
You could shield while you shield.
Okay, so never mind that. I thought basically you could just like put like some straps on the other shield.
I mean, if I had time to do that, then we would have done the crap.
Okay, never mind then. So I don't have a shield for it.
That is perfectly fine.
Yeah, so let's.
I mean, I'm down for brainstorming, guys. My idea essentially was to jump on your shoulders with my flame cloak and make it look like all you and I as one are one being, like in flames,
So
and I have the helmet
We're
on.
gonna be right here.
You guys are right here. You can see nearby, as is commonly seen in the religious district, that you saw on the way, where are raised stone daises, where, very similar in fashion to a priest would come out and say, preach a sermon to the public. It would be on any subject or whatever, maybe town news or like current events and a town crier sort of deal, but also with a religious message. You can see one of those nearby, close to the bridge, maybe to catch dwarvish clergy members or people coming from the market to temple.
My concern here is that where we've set up here, so it's going to be very easy for us to get surrounded.
Oh. Well,
Like, I mean, we have it's wide open. We have space, but like if they happen to come from behind here, it cuts off our.
oh,
Wait. What about being where that chute is? Chute?
The chute, the cylindrical tower next to the chasm. It is it's right there. The chute is sort of lifted up against the outer wall of this tower's a cylinder-like object.
What if we can get it down, and then that could be our escape route? Like if we do get surrounded by any chance, you know, like.
I like that idea.
sure.
Okay.
I can say nothing because I'm not there.
Is there any kind of like mechanism that?
Yes. There seems to be a mechanism at the top of the tower that would lower the chute down towards the fortress. Believe it or not. Mm-hmm.
And the lever's on top of the tower.
You cannot see the lever. You don't know. There doesn't look to be like a control center on top of the tower. There is a building at the base of the tower. It looks like.
Okay, let's expect that.
Yeah. Either that, or maybe like if we can't find the lever, whip it.
Whip it! Whip
I just pull it out and I'm just like, that's right.
So you guys head to the tower before you set up for the distraction thing?
Do you want to do that?
Well, yeah. I mean, we need to see if it's viable.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure. Roll me stealth checks.
What's my stealth?
Natural 20.
Hey.
So that is 25.
No. Three, right? I got 3.
Great.
And then you add your stealth mod, which
That was with the mod. I got
Wow.
1.
What is my stealth mod?
It's going to be your dex.
If you had,
A 10.
do you have stealth as a skill? It'd be the second one from the bottom.
No, I have survival and I have intimidation.
Okay. That's fine. The majority of you passed. Sav'ah Rah, you accidentally kick a rock and it goes tumbling off, but before it skips too much, Hal, you're able to sort of stop it with your foot and just...
Bless. Thank you, 20.
Azazel, you meantime are like looking around very you're not as aware of like being stealthy, however you did pass, so give me a perception check.
That's still with my d20, correct?
That is still with your d20, yes.
Did you use your wisdom modifier?
Ha! Got a straight old 10.
Alright, that's fine. You can see
Yeah, I don't have a mod on that. 0. Wisdom, I have 0.
Wisdom is perception.
Did you have the?
Is that a perception check?
Yes, the perception skill.
It would be right
No.
there. Oh, you don't. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. There you are. You as you're looking in the buildings to the west of you, as you're sort of marching along this way, you can see 1, 2, 3 shadows just sort of flickering. It looks like beings. The shadows like beings on hands and legs, sort of like galloping across the street, but only for a minute second, and they don't look like they stopped to look at you. But you saw these 3 shadows, one of them larger than the other 2, just skitter off northwards, from south to north.
Okay. So, there's 3 things going up. North.
3. Should I light them on fire? Okay, what?
Let's get that lever first.
They were far away. They were, I would say, football field or more away.
An acre?
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Okay.
And then that's what a football
is.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I never knew. Today I learned an acre is a football field in terms of like square. Yeah,
That's
like,
interesting. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Yes. Way more than an acre away.
Okay.
Yo, I'm sorry, there was a rock there. I didn't kick it.
So, quietly make your way, and you have reached the building. Ront,
Hi.
you are going across the northwest bridge?
That is correct.
Okay. How long do you go across the northwest bridge before or after they go across the southwest bridge?
I give them a good 10 minutes before I start to leave.
Okay. As you exit the portcullis on the northwest bridge, Sonny lowers it very quietly. You can see the three of them in the dim darkness in the distance. You can see three figures upright, one shorter, one taller and spiky, and one taller with this great sword on her shoulder. You can tell that's them walking towards this building. And you can tell that that's where they are being set up. That is the information you have. You continue across the bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, so you reach the hub, the housing where the chain dips into the chasm, etc. Blah blah blah. Do you stay in the housing? Do you exit the housing? Where do you go?
I look out, I see.
Okay, you see in front of you on pillars a stone, what looks like a huge stone water tower, where these aqueduct tracks in the near the ceiling, like way up high, sort of run through, and then they continue on down to the market and etc. They cross the chasm. You can see one of those directly in front of you. To your right, you can see a smaller wall, similar in design but not size, to the great gates that you entered through. This is one of the gates that separates the lower market temple residential area from the forge palace area. You guys were able to circumvent it because you went straight through the fortress, which no one's really supposed to be able to do if this city was not abandoned. But that's on your right. On your left, you can see more streets, buildings, and you can actually see the entrance to the temple, the Dumbledores of the temple there. So yes, that's what you see.
So, stuff, no dudes.
Stuffed up, no dudes. Yes, no.
Okay, we're gonna saunter on over to them.
Okay, you are walking across rather open ground. There are little support pillars for the aqueducts along this line leading almost to the temple, but then they stop at a street and they go across a building and then continue on to another street. You can use those as like hop from one to the other if you so choose. Otherwise, it's just kind of really open ground. There's a stone street with a lot of a very decorative stone street leading to the gates that enter the palace district area. That's just for flavor and for architectural design for you to know.
Yeah.
Sounds, you don't hear anything. It is dead quiet.
Dead quiet.
Dead quiet, but not undead quiet.
Oh.
So, yes, do you continue on your way?
I'm proceeding slowly. I'm more looking to make sure that every like street that I come across, I'm making sure like left, right, nobody, okay.
Roll me stealth and perception.
Fuck.
Roll me stealth first. Stealth first.
I have the disadvantage on stealth checks. I think I'm gonna find someone very soon. Very soon.
We haven't made the distraction yet.
Right, that's which is why I'm proceeding slowly.
You are next to a building, by the way. It looks like it's kind of dilapidated.
16.
Right, let's see what he gets on the low side.
Ooh. I like make every noise possible.
Okay.
I fall on my bag and like 12 others.
Actually, no. This isn't your fault. This is not your fault.
Oh.
You walk. So remember those stone signs that hang on the top of out from the sort of like the wooden things on the chains, but they're dwarven, so they're stone. You're walking along the wall and you're checking your corners. Roll me your perception check real quick.
Okay.
I'll get to what the stealth affects in a second.
10.
Okay. You're able to peek around the corner You can see 3 figures.
Yep.
One of them sort of hunched over, like in a kneeling position, sort of think how Spider-Man crouches on like a gargoyle or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's sitting there sniffing the air. The other 2 smaller looking beings are on the same quadrupedal movement, pacing around behind him a little bit. And you can see these 3 other figures, one equally as large as the largest of the 3, and with 2 other smaller figures. They have different facial expressions, different facial features. They look very similar, though. They do look dilapidated, undead.
Mm-hmm.
You begin to feel your nostrils have this sort of like nasty, odorous, rancid smell.
Fantastic.
In its nose. And as soon as you establish that there are 6 creatures, you hear a crack. And all of a sudden, if the camera were facing you, one of the stone signs has just, from old age, just cracked off of its, where it was holding, and just falls onto the floor and shatters in stone pieces.
Oh shit.
So I turn around, I look at that, and I'm like, oh. I turn it back around, I look at them, and I go,
They're not there anymore.
Oh no.
Now you hear scraping along the stone wall around the corner from where you were just looking, and you hear shingles moving on the roof above you. There is an open door into the building. It is not closed. You look like you can slip into there and head into that building.
in a building where I don't know where the exits are. Do I want to leave?
You are in open ground right now?
Beatsy Dubs, you 3 hear this stone thing hit the ground, which has drawn your attention, and now you can see Ront, or a figure that looks like Ront, kind of up against the thing, looking, highlight, and all 3 of you can see 2 figures sort of emerging from the roof. Think of how spiders sort of like crawl over the edge.
Guys, we better do our thing.
Do it.
Alright, hop on my shoulders.
Okay, alright, I leap onto Azazel's shoulders.
And just immediately behind
You go in the building. Cool. Perfect.
And I throw on my flaming cloak.
There's a huge explosion as you activate your mantle of flame, and this sort of spherical aura of fire engulfs your body.
And I put the helmet on my face.
The plume starts to singe at the top, but it's fine.
It's part of
the show. Part of the show.
told you.
And all of a sudden, you can see 6 pairs of glowing eyes, sort of like turn in your direction as the fire reflects in their.
And I take out my whip and I crack it in the air.
There's a very loud whip crack. Do you say anything with your thaumaturgy?
I have come.
They all start to scamper towards you. Everyone roll initiative.
Alright.
That's right, behold her glory!
Yeah.
Why am I rolling 8s?
I would actually.
15.
22.
That's probably fine.
Do you want another D20?
Can I?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'll take this gold sparkly
Yeah,
one.
take the gold sparkly one.
20.
There you go. That's what you're gonna want.
Plus your dexterity.
What, dexterity? Oh, Jesus.
Unless you also have something else that modifies your
22.
initiative.
Alright.
Yay!
Probably.
I'm going on 22 also.
Oh, nice!
Which one of you has the higher dex?
Rock, paper,
score?
scissors?
Azazel, what did you get?
I got 22. But technically, Halexan goes first because he got a 22 as well.
Okay, Sav'ah, what did you get?
15.
Alright, so let's see, Ront, you are not in this one. Okay. The
Ron and egg.
ghasts got a 3.
Beautiful.
Said ghasts. Said ghasts.
Oh, fuck.
And the ghouls got a 10.
Oh, God. That means there's more than one gas.
Yeah, the 2 big ones most likely are the gas, right?
It's like a blue on steroids.
Yep, I'm going for the gas.
Yeah, top dog ghouls is what that should spell out for you. Alright, so they are, I would say, from you guys. They are about 120 feet away at this moment, so there is
Where's
not...
Conall?
Damn it,
Yeah, they are very far away, but you three can go first. I would use this time however you would see fit. So just go, Halexan.
I am gonna cast Shield Fate on Azazel.
Okay, perfect. Cool.
Also, so are you still on Azazel's
Yeah.
shoulders? Okay.
I'm gonna keep this act going as long as we possibly can.
Alright, then I guess where are we
We
right
gotta
now?
keep a lot of balance.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, that's gonna be
Well,
fun.
I'm sitting on your
So where are we
shoulders.
right now?
Okay.
You guys are right here in front of this. In front of this.
So this building, just can you describe it for me very quickly?
All right. So the building where you guys are standing in front of is think of like a grain silo. That's sort of the general shape of it, except it has a square building at the base of it.
Okay, so it isn't really designed with like windows.
No windows.
Back up! Inside!
Okay.
Watch your head! And basically, like, so I want us to back up so that I can kind of defend the door.
Yeah, of course. There is a door. Yes.
Okay.
You can defend it.
Cool.
So do you all sort of follow his lead? Azazel, you are next.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow his lead, but I'm gonna kind of pull my sword out
Yeah,
a little bit.
The door is not the only entrance into the facility.
I see. Okay.
But it is a singular door. You are fine there for now.
Alright, then I'll just back up a little bit more and just like see where these ghouls and ghasts will come through.
Okay.
Because if they do come not through the door, they come through a window or some shit, I'm stabbing.
Right.
Let me see.
Also, and just how does this affect our access to that chute?
To the chute. Well, once you step inside of this building, quickly describe it. What you can see there is a huge lever, which you think may lower the chute down. There's also sort of like a conveyor system in sacks and barrels, some open with this black powder coming out of it. There is a bucket system with these conveyors, and you can like put powder in them and raise them up to tippy top to do whatever.
Is one of you still on fire?
Yeah, she's the thing.
Back outside!
One of them specifically has an explosion drawn on the barrel, and there is a no fire symbol just inside the door as you shut it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Turn off the light!
I am your savior! I have come!
Sav'ah, are you?
You're going
remaining
to blow
outside?
us up!
Are you going inside or remaining outside?
I'm gonna stand on the roof.
Okay, so you, with some, alright, that's going to take up all of your movement, but you can get onto the roof with some difficulty. I'm going to need you to make...
Azazel can.
No, I could just throw it up there.
just like.
Okay. It's a 10-foot tall roof, I think. With some help, there's ways to grab onto things. You can make an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Athletics
I mean,
is strength. Acrobatics is dex.
Okay, Dex, I guess. Yeah. 18.
You are able to grab onto the lip of it and pull yourself up. So you are now on the roof. Congratulations.
On fire.
And I just start like doing all these.
Ron, you hear all of this.
like sparks and appearing
You
and.
know, they're apparently good climbers.
I have come to save you all and deliver ye.
Oh
If
god,
anything, I will throw the barrel.
So the ghouls and gas turn. They are dashing towards you. They are now. Let me double check their speed.
Can you throw like a bucket or a barrel of some of that stuff?
Yeah, I can throw it on him.
You can light it on
now-
fire.
Yeah.
Really? Are you really asking her to Donkey Kong?
She technically, she'd right after me. So if I use my movement, I'll just be like,
Yeah.
They are now 60 feet away from you. So they still have not reached you yet. Alexa, your go.
So you said that there was this black powder. What kind of containers were they in?
Kegs and, barrels, I should really say. Well, I guess keg is right. Kegs and, like, these sackcloth bags.
Azazel, help me. And basically we're going to grab a keg, roll it out at them, and then...
yeah, and then set it on fire.
So does a powder keg, is it less or more than a fireball?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. I hope.
So this
If
is
I-
all
if-
bags of these things.
if
So
I
we
were
could,
there-
if we miss,
If
we're
I were
just gonna.
there and I saw that happen, what I would tell Hal is like, I know you could cast fireball.
Give me a. I mean, you can look out of the shop window, house window, quote unquote. Watch this. Give me a strength. I'm gonna say athletics again for both of you. To roll this thing.
Strength check or?
Yeah, strength check.
It's strength, but you add your proficiency if you add athletics. I rolled a 2.
Okay.
Nice.
11.
It's a barrel.
I know it rolls. It's not too hard. You were able to roll it about 30 feet away from you.
Okay, so it'll give us enough time.
Well, so basically what has to happen is you have to hold until...
Oh, I have my whole speech planned.
Okay.
We also should, get back inside.
So if this plan is going to work, I'm going to quickly explain because I don't think I explained how readied actions work. Readied action is an option you can take. Let's say Halexan is waiting for something specific to happen before he swings his sword. He can say, "I'm ready to attack this creature with my sword if it decides to attack this other creature." When that creature attacks his friend, then he can immediately use his action. It's a way to sort of hold your turn without holding your whole turn.
Right.
So in a way, because of the
Well,
way
that's
the
what I'm
creature-
doing.
But it only happens when your specific trigger happens.
Yes.
If it doesn't happen, then turn it. That action just goes away until your next turn.
Sav'ah Rah, it is your turn. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna ready a firebolt at the barrel.
At the barrel.
But in the meantime, as they're coming towards me, I'm saying, "Fear not, you have been chosen. You are to be the ones to cross over for the cleansing."
What's the radius on the fireball?
I think it's enough that we should get inside.
Is it enough that we should get away from the building?
I don't know.
No. Alright. Fuck.
Because 30
I don't know how this shit
bad.
works.
30 feet feels bad.
Shit, I
No,
should've-
you've been in 2 fireballs!
Right, and I don't know how this shit works.
No, it's a firebolt. I'm throwing a firebolt
Right,
at
no.
it.
I don't know how the black powder is gonna react, so I'm just assuming it's gonna be like a fireball.
Listen, between all of us, you are currently our demolitions expert. You have been inside on the ground floor of 2 entire fireballs. 2!
And I wished I had a building between me and it each time.
Are you sure? Are you sure? It's specifically a building in which it could be 8 more fireballs.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's more powder inside.
That's my point. That's my point.
All right. So,
Run, run. Sav'ah, run. Actually, no. You know what?
I'm not listening.
Wisdom 8. I don't know any of that.
Okay.
let me make sure. I'm going to look up something real quick.
It's just on the record that it has been observed by one of our players that isn't in that combat that, oh no, you only rolled a 30 feet.
Well, that's those are the vicissitudes of a D20 system.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, if I rolled it based on my strength, I would have rolled it the entire way. But
Right.
my actual strength is 19. So
Right. So a 19 strength, you figure you could probably roll a barrel pretty far. But
Yeah.
because of the way
You
the
don't have
dice
the
roll
athletics.
system.
What are your skills?
oh, I do have athletics.
Oh,
You do.
My bad.
You should.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's your
then
actual
add your.
You're at +3. So what was the roll?
It was,
It was an 8. So yeah, I said
So the roll was an 8 plus your strength bonus plus your athletics.
So it should be fine.
yeah. So no, it'd be 11 plus
No.
3, right?
Yeah, so...
So it'd be 14.
Fine. Then you have rolled the barrel 40 feet.
That's better.
Okay, 10 more feet.
Right.
Alright.
That's actually better.
You just force kick the thing away. Okay. Ghouls and Gas turn. They are continuing to dash towards you. They are 60 feet away from you. At the beginning of their dash, about a third of the way into their dash, they are right next to the barrel and seem to be paying it no mind.
Oh shit! I had a line as I was gonna throw the firebolts.
I'll let you think of it.
You could also fire all of them.
Fireball and a fireball. Would you like more fireball for your fireball?
Can I do that?
You've long rest?
No, she prepared a fireball.
Oh yeah, she prepared a fireball. That's right. Yeah, she
If
did.
she had prepared a fireball, That would have been ballsy.
That's true. No, you're right. But you did fireball, so it's okay. That just means you have another fireball.
As I'm throwing the bow, I was like, I am deliverance.
I am deliverance. Okay, so your fire bolt strikes the barrel. The barrel explodes in a conflagration of flame. I would like for you, since you are the person who triggered all of this, to roll me 10d6.
10d6! 10!
That's great.
How much
more
bet
than
do
a
we take?
fireball!
You take none since you're outside the radius.
Yay!
Thank you for taking athletics.
The radius
Should
is
I just
40 feet.
Oh, fuck.
We were just missing it. Thank
Like,
God.
if it had stayed at 30 feet, it would have reached inside the building.
Yeah,
Would have been
whatever.
glorious. What a way to go.
These are 6, so I have to roll these.
You just sat there and were like, nope, gonna say nothing about how this is gonna roll out at 30 feet.
Wait, I'm rolling 7 of them, and then I have to roll 3 more.
Okay.
God damn.
So, 15, 19.
And then 3 more.
26. 26, plus you have your flame cloak on, right?
Yeah.
So you add your charisma bonus?
Yes, she does.
Well, no,
Plus 4.
that's only to the firebolt, though, not to the actual explosion.
Plus 4.
Add it anyway.
Okay, plus
The,
four.
the, fire, the
30.
firebolt imbues the powder keg with her majestic, glamorous fire abilities and stokes the... It does damage.
So 30 total.
30 total.
Okay. This is for the gas. This is their dex save.
They have dex.
It's not efficient. They rolled a total 6. So they fail. The ghouls,
They have dex.
they have dex. They rolled a total of 8. They fail. So this explosion occurs. And you see all of them, all 6 of these figures sort of get blown away. 3 on 3 to the south, 3 to the north. As they are flying away, the ghouls, all of the ghouls, turn into ash and just get blown away into the wind.
Behold the
And
power of the mighty phoenix!
And the bones scatter along the floor. The gas look like the eggs that Sonny and Novello had been cooking earlier that morning, but they are still moving, if not crackling, as well.
Alright, let's go get him and stab him to death.
Yeah, fucking fine.
We hope you like your eggs over hard, Lilith!
They are also prone, the gas are. So, Alexin, would you like to run up and just murder face a ghast?
Yeah, sure.
You murder face a ghast. Congratulations.
Thank you for being the chosen one!
Azazel, would you like to run up and murder face a ghast?
Fuck yes.
You go up and you murder face a ghast.
You're welcome,
Ront, you see them successfully murder face 6 undead.
Yes.
You have
You're lucky you have us on the team, right?
I just
Doing the calculus, like, you know.
I'm hunched in my doorway behind it as I watch this
Yes.
unfold. I just stare, I get up, I come out, and just yell 120 feet away, "What the fuck, guys?"
I take off my helmet and I'm like, I take off my helmet and I'm like, this helmet has magical powers.
You then hear behind you, Ront, the shingles move.
No.
Oh.
2 more ghasts appear,
Oh.
along with 4 more ghouls.
Oh.
And then, in the middle of them, stands this figure. And she
Oh.
is wearing armor. She has a longsword, or not a scimitar. Let's give her a scimitar.
Oh,
Make it
no.
different. She has a scimitar. She has long hair, dark blue eyes, with dilapidated skin.
Not like this, Adam. Not like this.
Do we see her?
Thunderstones.
Yes, you do. You see her now.
Does she look like she could have been human?
Yes, she does look like she could have been human.
Oh no. Is it the cook?
No. The cook was a no.
Who might it be, Rod?
That might be Claudia Sinclair, the human lieutenant of the expedition presumed dead.
She did!
All of a sudden, you see Claudia Sinclair raise her scimitar and point at you, Ront, and then her eyes flash blue, and this banshee-like wail erupts from her mouth.
It's a banshee-like whale, guys. It's a banshee.
I'm going to yell.
Run!
And now you roll initiative as well. We're gonna roll. I'm gonna keep the ghouls and the gas since they're technically all the same.
I can't believe you baited me out.
I did.
Are we all gonna go for the shoot? Is that what we're doing?
Ront needs help.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
They're above me.
can we see this?
Yeah.
Like, but they're
Oh, yes, you can.
they're like
above you
within
can hear it.
distance, right?
Yeah. Oh, well, no, they are 120 feet away where Ron is. Claudia goes at 21.
That's not good. That's not good, guys. That's not good. That's not good.
That is really not good.
I go at a 4.
Well, and at least the gas won't get to you.
I'm gonna say this, even though it's literally the worst thing that I could say right now. Isn't it a new group of ghouls and ghasts? Do they keep the same initiative?
I'm letting them keep the same initiative.
Okay, good. I get to go before the ghasts. I'm going to die.
Top of the round, Halexan, what do you do?
I'm going to die.
Dash.
Dash.
Okay. Dash towards.
Cool. Azazel, what do you do?
I'm going to also wait. I should probably pick up one of those bags of gunpowder just in case.
Sure. You also have like spells that have like 100.
Okay, so I'm gonna like
Yeah, I do.
hold the sack over my shoulder and run too.
Okay.
Right?
I need to fact sheet. I need to actually figure it out.
Which
Like
spell?
with those rays might. I don't know about the fireball.
Yeah, I don't think fireball is 120 feet, but I'm pretty sure scorching ray can reach.
Claudia looks down at you, Rod,
Hi.
and says, in a dark, echoey female voice, "My master would love to speak with you."
Dark, echoey, undead.
Undead.
Like raspy or unnaturally, just like
Unnaturally just echoey. As if magic is aiding her vocal cords to form sentences.
Ront is still 14, right? He doesn't look it, but he's still 14.
He's still
right?
14, yeah.
9.
Ront has confusing feelings. Ront has very confusing feelings.
Confusing feelings.
Did you really roll?
Noted.
For that?
Noted. Ron has confusing feelings. Sav'ah Rah, what do you do?
I put the helmet back on. So wait, I have a question though. If I cast fireball, won't you be within?
They're on the roof. How tall is the roof?
The tallest the roof. It's about 10 feet high.
This is
these are-
and I'm
this
like
is a
directing
20
towards.
by 20.
Wait, no, it's not 15 feet. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay, and it's like up there, and I'm like generally underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Is the building going to be in the way, or am I going to get caught in this fireball?
It depends on where. If she pops in the middle of the air, she chooses a point.
Yeah,
Is Claudia on the roof?
Yeah, she's on the roof.
they're on the roof, right? They're on the
Yeah,
roof.
I'm gonna cast fireball. I
Okay.
put the helmet back
What's
on.
the range of fireball? It's
It's 150 feet.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
86.
Holy shit.
So hold on.
What?
Yeah, you're good.
I put my helmet back on.
That's not allowed. You're fine.
And I say, I see that more sacrifices have come for the cleansing. Come, sisters! And then I summon the fireball and
I love you.
throw him.
This is for Claudia. Fails.
86.
Yep.
So we found Claudia. What did you do when you saw her? We fireballed her.
How long does that cloak of fire last?
It lasts like a minute, so 10 rounds.
And it's been like
She's
2 rounds,
Just
1
kidding.
round.
I would say 4 since we took time for them to
Alright.
show up. You
Can I
know,
have another d6?
Yeah, I've got some.
this is for gas. What is your save DC?
Check your sheet. It would be on your spell sheet.
Here
Save DC.
is 15.
Okay, they have met 15. So
Yeah,
it's meet and
it's
beat.
Now, does
So-
that go up with proficiency, or is it based purely on?
It looks like you've already changed it.
Yeah.
I believe it goes up with proficiency.
It does go up with proficiency.
So they take half.
They take half. The gas will take half. This is for the ghouls. The ghouls have rolled a 17 plus 2, 19. So the ghouls and the gas take half. Claudia takes 4.
And that's 8.
That's 8d6.
I see some good rolls here. Okay, so there's 10, 20, 32. So wait, no, 30. 30. So,
30 plus mental.
so
It's
you're-
4, right?
So 34.
34. Okay, not Ront. Ront doesn't take.
Hey!
Okay, the ghouls take 17. The gas takes 17, and Claudia takes 34. God damn. So good fucking. Holy
I'm just
shit.
gonna go on record
I'm
and be
guessing
like,
again.
I know you can.
I'm just gonna go on record and be like, okay.
Hopefully
so,
I'll get there in time to get
All right,
started. Bad.
So what's happened so far in this second round of combat is things show up. Claudia says shit at me. I have feelings. I hear Sav'ah Rah say something, and then an explosion happens in front of me.
Just a giant Michael Bay film happening right in front of you.
He just blew up undead Megan Fox.
I have no
Or Rosie
consequence.
Huntington Whiteley or whatever.
Magoobliet Bay. Right?
Yes, yes.
Magoobliet Bay!
Oh my god.
It would be.
He would.
That
Yeah.
David Bowie motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, everyone, it's Adam and Kelsey
Hi.
with the SpellCast, and we're doing our little intermission for the show. I don't have any general announcements, I think, except for we went to Anime Next, we had fun,
We did have fun.
and that's it. That's the update. That's the news we got.
Actually, there was a really interesting thing that happened. Remember when we got asked for a picture, and Adam handed this group of people some cards with the Spellcast on it, and one of them was like, "Oh, I heard about you guys."
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
So
that was
shout
nice.
out to you, good sir. If
Good
you are
sir with the camera.
if you are listening, and your friends. Thank you. Thank you.
Good sir with the camera that narrows out about like nobody.
Yes. You know who you are. You saw our Max and Roxanne, was it? No, our Miguel and Tulio. He saw our Miguel and Tulio.
Yes, he
not
did.
our Max and Roxanne. That's what it was. Yes. Thank you very much for the pictures, sir. That's news. I guess the next thing, because I mean the only thing. I guess the next thing is our Q corner. Kelsey, do you want to take that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Go ahead.
Yay. Hi guys. So last episode's question was, how many players do you like to have at your table? There were 144 of you that replied, so thank you for everybody who replied. That's awesome. So the results were 1 to 2 players, 12 people, 3 to 4 players, 53, 5 to 6 players, 58, and 7 plus players, 21. So it seems like everybody likes to have like 5 to 6 players. Round about.
3 to 6 seems to be the average. I mean, that's kind of like what we went into it. We kind of figured that would be where the bell curve would rise.
The bell curve.
You know. But we like to know those fringe elements like 1 to 2 and then 7 plus.
Yeah, so this episode's question is, which classic dungeon boss is your favorite? Is it the Beholder, a dragon, a lich, or a vampire? My personal favorite is a dragon, but I am the mother of dragons, so I'm biased. But yeah, let us know on Facebook, Twitter.
Yep. You can answer this poll by going to our Twitter handle at the SpellCast. You can go to our Twitter page there, find the poll. It will be our newest pinned poll when this episode comes out. You'll have about a week to answer that because Twitter does this thing where they don't let you set polls for 2 weeks, which is
Fun.
yeah. So, but you can go there and answer it there, or if you miss it, don't worry. You can also find it on Facebook. Believe we will be posting it not this week but next week. So check Twitter first, and then if for some reason you just the 1 second late on that poll deadline.
Ah, dang it, I missed the question.
Oh no! Well, you can go to the 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons Facebook group. It's unofficial, but still.
Oh, thanks.
And find the poll there.
Oh, spectacular.
So, yes. As always, if you can find the time, please give us a review on iTunes. It's always really appreciated, and it helps us know what we're doing right and what we need improvement on and everything else. And your helpful reviews are appreciated.
Yes.
And if you like what we're doing on the show, feel free to drop by our Patreon and check out our little rewards we have there for you so that you can support the shows that you like. And as always, if you like shows like ours and just want more of them, go to rpgcasts.com. That is an RPG podcast database run by a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful person, Tess, who is working to make sure that you have diverse options when it comes to your RPG cast. And everyone, happy Pride Month.
Yay!
Happy Pride to everyone in the LGBTQ community.
Yay!
We hope you have a wonderful time out there on the streets.
Be safe.
Yes, be safe.
Have fun.
Celebrate who you are.
And we love you. We love you, and you are welcomed and appreciated here.
So, everyone, have a wonderful day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Jeremiah, just for your, so you know, one of the boss, well, we didn't actually fight him, but one of like the big bads that we faced.
We fought his friend / roommate.
Yeah, we fought his roommate, who was a Minotaur. It was literally David Bowie from Labyrinth.
Oh yeah, you did tell me about that.
So, let me see. The ghouls, after shaking off some of their charred, ashen, undead skin, they clambered down. Three of them head in the direction of Halexan, Azazel, and Sav'ah Rah. They are dashing 60 feet. One of them climbs down and jumps towards you, Ront, directly in front of you. Let me see, it is going to try and claw you.
Okay.
What is your AC?
It's 16.
It is going to hit you.
No.
Yes, it does.
No.
I need you to make a con save.
No. Oh. I can do that. 12.
Okay. You have passed.
But
Let me see.
good. It would suck to blow them up and still see your friend die before your eyes.
You take 10 slashing damage.
That is not good. That's bad.
That's bad. Alright. That is the ghouls. Ront, as you get slashed by this ghoul, you hear behind you, inside the building, hey, what's going on? What's all the ruckus? I've been asleep this whole time. Jeremiah, your character has awoken to the sound of 2 explosions.
It's about fucking time.
Someone fucking preaching, and some dude being like, "What the fuck's going on?"
This
and
is
this
and a banshee whale.
What? And a banshee whale.
What is my fucking passive perception that I didn't see some sleeping dude?
He's that average.
He's so average he has no.
Go ahead and roll your initiative. You are in combat.
Okay, I need a personal D20.
Oh, you do. You got it.
Oh yeah. Let me look in this box that I actually bought, Michael. Well, it was for me, but.
Ooh, here, open it up over
Yeah.
Open it
Yeah.
up over the. There we go. Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Okay.
Yoink.
See, and then this one's yours.
Mm-hmm. Go for the time being.
I'll use this one.
Perfect.
Okay.
It is a nice cobalt blue.
That is a nice cobalt blue. I like that one. Oh yeah, very good.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, let me just. All right.
And this is. And what is your character's name, Jeremiah?
What's an average? I need an average name.
Joe.
Just Joe. No, Bob. Bob is even more.
Okay, good.
Bob.
Joe Averagini.
Fucking-
more average.
Fucking Bob the man.
Just Bob. All right. 10.
Oh. Wait.
What's Joe's initiative modifier?
Bob, nothing. Bob's initiative modifier is nothing.
I got the most average roll ever. I'm the most average guy.
This is the best character.
Yes.
It's the best character. I love this
So he's
character.
rolled a 10, which ties the ghouls, but because his dex modifier is 0, he goes after the ghouls.
We better see the
fan of Bob after this game. Just saying.
Are you kidding? Bob's
What does Bob
shit.
look like? How old is Bob? Like what is Bob?
What's
I
the
think
average-
Bob.
What is
I think
Bob?
Bob should be like, I don't know, just like a regular 30 or 35-year-old guy. He's gone to school. Maybe like some, I don't know, like biomechanic engineering or something, like some degree like that.
The fungal farming.
The fungal farming. That's what
Fungal
he's here
farming.
for, to do research on the fungal farming.
He's not even like a big guy in the field.
What's he dressed in right now?
Well, I mean, what the scene is like a temple, right?
Yeah, but he could have found stuff. He could be coming in like a wife beater and jeans. I don't know.
Definitely blue jeans and like
Blue jeans are important.
construction boots.
No. Brown cargo pants.
That's
and
perfect.
then just a white T-shirt.
Yes,
Just a white T-shirt, cargo pants.
no shoes or boots.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Discount
Or like
shoes from a Goodwill. I don't know if Goodwills exist.
I'm sure there's something similar in Baldur's Gate.
Wills of good.
Wills of good.
Yes.
Wills of good.
And you have your handy club walking stick thing with you.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I bust an Achilles. It wasn't anything too bad, but I just gotta.
Right. Well, in front of you, this undead ghoul is attacking this half-orc in armor with a high Lycesta, and he seems to be not doing good.
What do I do?
Yeah, what do you do?
I just stand there and I look at them.
Okay.
That's all you
Oh, so that's happening. I don't know why I'm in a part of this, but I mean, this is just kind of happening.
Worst nap ever.
Ront, it's your turn.
So I'm being attacked by a singed ghoul,
Yes.
and Bob is there.
It must have surprised the hell out of you, huh?
Bob is there.
I do like a triple take, like. but everyone else is too far away to
Yes,
like,
it's here to
this
visualize
guy
that.
here. So I'm being attacked. The other one went towards the other.
You don't know what the ghasts are doing yet, but the other three ghouls are running towards them.
But the gas can come down here as soon as I'm done, which is also not good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, did the ghouls dash?
The ghouls are dashing, yes.
Okay, so that means that there's 60 feet on the way,
Yes.
and you guys,
Are dashing
Towards.
which means they're actually on you.
Yeah, they're practically, they can't do anything. So yeah, if you guys have dashed and they have dashed, you are now in the middle of the fight.
Okay.
So,
Okay, so I'm gonna use 30 feet of movement. That's my movement.
attack of opportunity.
So, hold on. Yeah, I. Oh, the gas are right there.
Yeah.
Well, 30 feet isn't gonna get me far enough away from them. Yeah, I might die, guys. Fuck. Okay.
Use a potion. No?
I'm just going to jam some acid in this ghoul's thing.
Cool. Are you gonna high? I mean, because you can technically highlight it right in the foot.
Do I take ranged attack penalties for it being right next to me?
I mean, I'm just gonna say no because your highlight is designed on paper to aid you in all of your attacks.
And you don't technically roll this attack, do you? Or?
No. They roll a save.
Yeah.
They roll a dex save,
Okay,
but it's save and take no damage.
Yeah, that's the other beauty of it. He doesn't actually have to roll to attack these things.
So-
They just happen.
And what kind of save is it?
It is, alchemical acid is a dexterity saving throw. My spell save is now 14.
Okay. It fails.
Okay, so it takes, at 5th level, it takes 3d6.
Okay.
That's for a cantrip.
That. Go ahead and roll.
An at-will vial of acid that, when it shatters and does its thing, vacuums back into my
I
bag.
think there's only 1d6 in there.
There's some extra
wait.
material.
So 3d6 and then 1d4 of cold.
Oh, yes.
Don't forget that.
Oh, the 1d4.
1d4 of cold. This is a 3,
10?
10, 13, 13.
Congratulations, the ghoul is dead. Would you like to describe it?
So it's slightly burnt, and then I use the Halexan and point blank fling it right into its mouth, and I see the mouth, like, just sort of slough off, and then the esophagus is like...
I love it.
And then, now that it is dead, I use 30 feet of movement!
No quickly line like this is what happens when you break open an icy hot or something.
I mean, like, somewhere in the back of my head, like, a totally detached Ront is thinking of lines, but the only thing that comes out as I run and stare at Claudia, who I'm confused about, and the two gats were coming, are...
Perfect. I approve. There we go. That's a free action. The expression of that emotion is a free action. Perfect. Who is... the gas. The gas hearing you yell have jumped down, the two of them. One of them, that takes about 15 feet. One of them is like 15 feet behind you. The other one then dashes, therefore doubling the rest of his movement, and catches up to you, but it's right behind you. So there's nothing it can really do. It is just kind of there at your heels.
Oh!
Where are you dashing towards?
They didn't dash, because I did.
Or where are you running?
Towards you.
Okay.
Halexan, you are met with the three ghouls in front of you and Azazel. Sav'ah, you are back on the roof, 60 feet away now from this scene that you were seeing. Halexan, what do you do?
I'm going to attack.
Okay.
So I'll attack. You said how many ghouls were there?
There are now
3.
3 ghouls.
Okay, so I'll just attack whichever one gets to me first.
Cool. Let's call him.
Jimbob.
Jimbob.
Jimbob Ghoul. Okay, Jimbob Ghoul.
Jimbob Ghoul.
Attack Jimbob Ghoul. 18?
18.
You have a plus 8? Holy shit!
18 will hit.
You have a plus 8!
I know.
Okay. Dex plus 5, plus 3 proficiency bonus. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use goading attack. I did check the rules, I can use it after I hit.
Perfect.
So I'm going to use goading attack.
You sure you're not just about to kill it?
Possibly. But I want to make absolutely fucking sure this happens.
Absolutely sure. Okay.
So that's... So 16?
You have killed another ghoul.
Okay.
Hooray.
So...
Describe it!
It's death. Okay, basically, like, just cut this one in half, come back, I'm going to attack again, because I get a second attack.
Yes, nice. There's a ghoul right next to it.
20.
This is Billy.
You rolled a 20.
This is Billy Bogul.
Billy Bogul just got crit.
Yes, he did. Roll that shit.
11, so another 16?
Holy shit. Yeah, he's fucking dead as well.
Okay.
They're ghouls. I'm not buffing them. They're ghouls.
Yeah.
Okay, so quick question right now.
Yeah.
So basically, like, cut this one in half, come back, cut the other one's head off.
Yes.
And then...
Head goes flying off northward.
So there's one more left.
There's one more left.
What's the situation look like with Ront?
There's a gas.
There are 2 ghasts chasing Ront, and Claudia's up on the roof.
Is
I
watching this all
I
happen.
haven't taken any movement yet. Can I move and get to him? I know I'll take an attack of opportunity.
You can move, and yeah, you can move and get to him. You will take an attack of opportunity, but you can move and get to him.
Fuck it, I'll do it. You
I'm perfectly fine. I'm going to drop that bag.
Okay, so I'm going to take an opportunity, move to them. I'll take the attack of opportunity and move.
Okay, your AC is way higher than 16, so you are fine.
Action search.
Good.
So I'm going to make another attack on one of the
Yes.
There's one next to me and one 15 feet.
So the one next to you. Duck! 10,
10. No, that's not hit.
14.
14?
Yeah.
On the aghast? Yes. Actually.
Okay.
Surprisingly.
I will use goading attack.
Cool.
16 again.
16 damage?
Yeah.
Alright, let me double check this on one of the gas. Okay.
And are there 2 ghouls left or 1 ghoul left?
There is 1 ghoul left. Thank you.
Only one of the gas.
Yes. I'm marking that.
So I just blew like a lot of stuff. Just let you go. Like I've got maybe one more turn of anything other than baseline do the thing.
You use your special. You do burst damage.
You were fucking him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
It did not go down though.
Did not go down. No, did not go down.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, it has disadvantage to attack anyone competing.
Your save DC for that is...
Save DC is...
it's higher than 11,
15.
right? Oh, yeah, he fails. He fails. You can't attack anyone other than you. Alright, Azazel.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the last ghoul.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll.
Well,
It's you hit.
Yeah, regardless, I
you
did
hit. With your bonuses, you hit. Their AC is 13.
Okay.
The gas star and the AC for the ghouls is 12.
Hey. I hit regardless.
So,
okay,
What's the damage for what you're swinging?
Oh shit.
2d6.
Yeah.
Plus your strength, plus 1d4 and poison damage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So 1d4, 2d6. I need one more d6.
You know Bob's going to be the one
Four.
taking on Claudia. I know it's going to happen.
Shit. I had it. It was. What is this?
That's a 2.
2?
So that's 6 plus your strength.
It's 6 plus my strength is 3. So 9?
9 on the last ghoul.
2 of it is poison. Is it poison?
Poison?
It's poison. It's
Yeah.
but it's like super magical poison.
Okay.
So even if they had an immunity or resistance, if they had an immunity,
It's poison. So it's 9.
the ghoul is dead.
Woo!
And you kill it.
Yeah. I do kill it. Am I describing how I kill
Describe
it?
it.
I literally go from the bottom to the top, slashing his head in half.
Very nice. Very nice.
From the bottom. Now
Where there was one ghoul.
Instead of on the bottom, now I'm here. Up top.
So this is my turn now, right?
Azazel, is that all you do?
Do I have an extra?
I mean, you have movement. I think you also have an extra attack. You could. You have not moved from this position. You could run 30 feet and assist Halexan and Ront if you so choose. There are 2 guests here.
Alright, what I'm actually going to do, right? How far away am I from Claudia?
You are 60 feet away from Claudia, and she's up on a roof. So she's like 15 feet up.
Can I take the 15 feet of movement and toss the bag? Try to toss the bag up top to the roof.
Oh, you want me to light the bag on fire?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Combo.
Try and give me a strength check.
Not athletics?
Athletics, yeah, good as athletics. And since you're aiming it, go ahead and you can.
Item interaction.
Yeah. Wait. Let me.
Wait, yeah, this isn't.
It's an item interaction. You can get it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Seriously.
Well,
That's right.
Oh no!
what
I
did
whiffed.
you do?
2.
2. Yeah, you don't get it so far.
Where does she get it?
You get it. Let me see. 2 plus your strength and athletics. That's like
This is
7, and then so 9. You get it pretty much right next to Ront and
No.
Halexan.
No.
In the gas.
No. That's
I'm
not
sorry, I whiffed.
I have not.
I whiffed. My bad.
All right.
No.
Azazel, is that all you do? Do you continue running in that direction?
Yeah, I continue running in that direction.
Okay, so now you are next to Halexan, Ront, the bag, and the 2 guys. Again.
Do we see Bob?
and now you can see Bob sort of standing just inside the doorway, waving. Seem to be oblivious to this situation.
Who are you? What the fuck is going on?
Ask Claudia.
She
she takes her sword and she jams it into the roof, and she pulls this longbow off of her back, and she draws it back, and she fires it. Let's see how far. She fires it at you, Sav'ah Rah.
Wait, she fires a bow at me?
A bow at you, yes. She fires an arrow at you. What is your AC?
12.
Oh, 12. She hits with a 17.
Hey, that's what I'm called for.
You all see this.
She did blow her up.
Okay, maybe it was called for, but
She did blow her up. Now she will bow her up.
Wow.
Wow.
Can't believe you've done this.
I have done this. You take 6 piercing damage as this arrow flies across, and you can just see it just hit you.
You shall be the ultimate cleansed one. The ultimate cleansed one. It sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
She reacts with the banshee wail in kind.
with thaumaturgy.
That was just a shouting match. This has just literally become a shouting match.
It's like there's a ghoul here, the buddy's here, Azazel's here.
There's a bag.
In the door. I'm like
2 women on a roof yelling at each other.
We're all just like we're in the Ghouls, like you just want to go get beer.
no, it's casts now. It's casts.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Didn't want to be insensitive.
It's oh my god. Sav'ah Rah, it is your turn. That is what Claudia does.
And then she's still on the roof, right?
She is still on the roof, yeah.
That's correct.
There's no one else on the roof.
There's no one else on the roof. Nope.
A scorching
Think you're
ray.
ready?
I could do. I'm gonna scorching ray her.
Okay, cool.
She's exactly like 126 feet away.
Scorching ray should that's the same range.
It has
as
120.
Fireball.
It's 120. I love this rooftop panel. Like,
Shit, where's it going?
No.
okay. So you're scorching. You're doing scorching ray, right? So if you do scorching ray, you have to roll. You have to make a ranged attack. If you do fireball again, then you just roll the damage and shoot.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
You're losing the last fireball.
Yeah, she pierced me. She's the ultimate cleanse.
Do whatever you feel is right.
Yeah. Do you want to like explode, or like?
I wanted zzz.
Okay. Then do the scorching. Yeah. So you roll 3 attacks.
I would have given you an inspiration if you decided to fireball her.
Oh, really? And it's 4 times 2d6.
You know what? Take an inspiration anyway, because your fucking speeches have been on point.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's the helmet.
So she has to roll. She has to roll the d20.
Mm-hmm.
I roll d20.
Yes.
Yeah, you roll 3 attacks, basically.
And you get to choose.
I do 4, right?
3 rays. Do you get to do an extra? Oh, when you cast this as a 3rd level slot, you create an additional ray.
Yeah.
Oh,
You pass it at 3rd level. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm so 17.
17 will hit.
That's when you roll damage. What's your spell attack modifier? +6. Okay, so you add +6.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
Yes.
2 attack.
That's 2 attack.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that was actually a 20.
Oh yeah, she's hitting it.
You keep rolling.
Should I?
Yeah, roll again.
It's 18.
18.
So here's the thing. You can choose to attack, roll damage, see what the damage is,
Yeah.
and then attack again.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Oh, okay. Then go ahead and roll damage for that first one. The second one will be hit. Something.
Wait, so it's 4 times 2d6. So does that mean I just roll 2d6 for this first one?
2d6
each attack.
2d6 each attack. Yeah, so just roll.
And your flame thing still has to add your charisma bonus.
Fine.
4,
It's a 4, 3.
3,
So
and I add my
That's-
mantle of flame.
Mm-hmm.
That's another
4. Yeah, so 11.
11. Okay. How do you kill this bitch?
Oh, already. Okay.
I'm screaming back at her.
This scorching ray.
It's okay.
This scorching ray just follows the exact opposite. So you see this arrow. If we were just a camera, you see this banshee wail and this arrow whiz by, and you're a ka-thunk, and then you hear this like just guttural scream from this like teenager go, ah! And you see the scorching ray come by, and you see just a explosion of like ash. So she's on fire. The scorching ray has hit her dead in the chest. She looks up at you with her steely blue, cold, icy eyes, and you're looking at her as she's just staring at you, and your scorching ray begins to eat away at her body from the center out. and you can see through, like it's created a hole in her body, and it just starts to eat away at her torso and then her limbs, and the last thing to go as her head sort of disintegrates into ash are those two images of the blue eyes just sort of there, and then this breeze whips by and whips it away, and you hear a voice, "My master is waiting."
He can keep waiting.
Yeah.
And so you still have 3 attacks.
And you still have 3 more attacks.
And there are guests.
There are guests there.
So it's the next one is 18.
Yeah, the next one's 19.
Yeah.
So, 9.
Yeah.
Oh, 13.
Which ghast do you choose to attack?
Is there one attacking you?
There's one hitting me.
So that one.
And there's one a little bit away.
Only one hitting you first.
Okay. Which one did you attack?
The one hitting me. Everyone's hitting the one hitting the
Okay, and how much damage was that again?
13.
13.
Okay, it is dead.
Okay, and then the other one. Oh, yeah. I mean, 18
18
plus
plus
Yeah.
6 is
Yeah.
24.
You have
Most likely she's gonna kill him too.
7
7
plus
plus 4 is
11.
11 is 28.
And one more.
Do it is not dead.
Okay, so I'll attack it again. And I hit.
A.
12.
It is dead. How do you kill the last ghast?
We need a nap.
Boy.
We need a nap.
We all need a nap.
Your mother has chosen to attack the priest and harbinger of your cleanse, and now she shall join on the other side the cleanliness of cleansing, and you shall go with her.
Like, all I hear is the scrub of back.
So dirty.
And thus you have won the fucking battle. Holy shit. There you go.
Take that, Lilith! I'm better than you! I just killed all those bitches!
Do you yell that back at the tower? You see this
um,
figure with like horns and dark hair.
I'm the one
staring
who
at the window.
deserves the feather!
She walks away
Fuck
from the
you!
window. She's walking away from the window. She can't see her in the window.
Not
All
the
of
place
you roll
to do
perception checks.
Yeah, yes.
including Bob.
I swear to God,
Wait,
if you
wait,
just
wait,
tell us to
wait, wait.
receive Bob.
Did I already go?
You haven't went yet. This is ended. You're
done.
I'm done.
You're done.
You're done, but you're still in the game.
I rolled a 3. Okay.
I rolled a 10.
7.
A 3. I go last.
No, this
It's just perception. See if you notice
just perception.
Oh, okay.
7.
All right.
Oh God, we suck.
You roll a what?
7.
Okay. All right. So anything above a 10.
Oh, we suck.
Okay. So do you all move as a group to the temple? And also, I guess there's Bob here. So Bob, you could have a scene, I guess, before you move on to the temple. Or what?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, Bob is not. Well, I think Bob would be pretty unappreciative of how the giant Michael Bay festival woke him up from his deep sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, being Bob, I think he would just like turn around and just mumble something like, "I'm too old for this shit," and just try and go back to sleep or something. He's 30. He's like 35 or something, you know?
We're VR granted a bunch of people except for
Ouch.
Azazel.
So Bob, you just retire, Bob? Is he?
Sir? I mean, I don't know.
This would be the most average character entrance and exit of all time.
That's the point.
I grant it. That's the
That's the point.
Goes back to sleep.
Okay, so I was going to say, well, maybe you should, stay with us for safety. But I mean, he survived this long.
That's fair.
How? How?
Sleeping.
People forget he
Sleeping.
exists.
He was sleeping.
How did he get in here?
Well, I doubt he's going anywhere. We'll come back for him.
What has he been eating?
His dreams.
The
Childhood dreams. They're all
the
gone.
mushrooms. You can see there's like a little pile of mushrooms next to like his bedroll or whatever. Some of them with bite marks.
Is he tripping?
What if
Some of
all
them
of this is just
very weirdly colored and have like nibbles on them, and then you see that they have been discarded.
Some of them have little blue spots. He's definitely tripping, right?
Just all of this is just Bob's extreme acid trip the entire time.
That's this entire campaign.
He's actually the most important character of all.
The
He's
actual
God.
plot thread.
He's
of,
God.
The actual
Bob
plot
is
thread
God.
of the whole campaign has just been Bob. average guy. All he wants is to get some sleep. Will he be able to? Find out next time.
Oh, gosh, bless God.
You beautiful soul.
So, I've been a pretty good special guest
You
so
have
far.
great special guest so far.
You don't mean incredibly average?
well, that's my character.
There you go. There you go.
My character is extremely average.
Kind of greatness to bring that amount of normalcy to fruition.
It's true.
As you are all
Wait! Were you going to the temple?
well, as you are all discussing the phenomenon that is Bob.
I'm still stuck on the roof. I'm all the way back.
Yeah.
Yes. You got to get down. As she yells that, you hear as an arrow lodges itself in one of the very few wooden parts of this building that it needs to. It lodges itself, and there seems to be a scroll wrapped around its shaft. It is just sticking there in the
Mister, I think you have mail.
Guys, get
God damn! Can somebody get Conall to detect magic?
Alright.
Help!
All right, okay, I'm coming.
I'm
I'll
gonna-
go help her.
I'm gonna go read the thing, and on the way, I'm gonna take 10 damage.
What are you currently at?
15 out of 25.
I mean, how likely is it that you would survive the next hit as opposed to?
Not incredibly unlikely unless it's a huge thing. I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna go get them now.
You retrieve this arrow.
Yeah.
It's in your hand. You can get a good look at it. It's a very unique looking arrow. The arrow head is metal, and it is shaped kind of like a cobra hood. Like a spiky looking cobra hood.
This is far too extra for an arrow.
There are barbs. The shaft is an all metal arrow. It's actually very similar to the unbreakable arrows, bolts, arrows, things from the constructs.
No.
The scroll is wrapped around it and sealed, of course.
It's sealed?
Yes, it is. It's wrapped and sealed. And the wax seal on the scroll is black wax with an Ouroboros as the sealing signet.
Huh? Sneaking.
The snick.
It's from the Sneakle.
I hope those are terms of surrender. I say as I walk up to go help.
I break the seal.
Mm-hmm.
I read the thing.
It's written in common.
Interesting.
And it says, very impressive. Can't wait to see what you're made of when we meet. Hopefully it's very soon. Ta-ta for now.
Not signed?
Not signed.
Who doesn't sign their letters?
I mean, they're
Azazel is appalled.
So the kind of asshole who takes the time to write it out, then actually seal it on the arrow before they fire.
Yeah.
You know what that takes?
It's very nice parchment too.
You have to wrap it around. You have to wrap it around and then melt wax.
You don't have the decency to sign
He's
it?
holding his teeth, when he's melting the wax and trying to,
You have to drip it on the thing so that it stays there long enough, wrapped around an arrow for you to find your seal and moosh it.
And I mean, and either he had this shit pre-written, or he was writing it out as he was watching this unfold.
Yeah, but then
Which is more dickery? You write it out as you're watching your subordinates get just completely exploded, or you just have written out form letters to send as taunts to people. Which is worse?
the ladder. I'm not gonna lie here. The ladder.
Yeah, I agree.
Do you have a rejection letter?
Listen. The former implies that he carries with him out into the field of battle a writing desk, a pot of ink, a set of quills.
Yeah, but the former.
Listen, I'm not done. A Victrola to play evil music while he's sitting and writing his form letter. It's probably the lady that chased us.
Oh, right.
It came from the direction of the wall separating the temple area from the palace forge area.
Where's the map?
Where the
map go? Between us and the here.
Yeah, that way. Yeah, that direction.
But we are going to the temple.
Fuck is Conall?
Where is Conall?
Where the
But
fuck is
at least we know someone's dead, right?
It's Conall.
Oh my god.
Conall
It
has
was
written
Conall.
form taunt letters.
No, but at least we know we
write
can
when
confirm
he's drunk.
like one person who is dead, which is
Conall
Claudia.
can write?
Like
What?
she was dead.
Yeah.
Claudia.
Yeah,
Oh,
Claudia was dead.
Claudia evaporated.
Yes,
Yeah.
now she is super dead.
So
She's super dead.
that accounts for that. We don't have to spend any more time in the West, right?
Hey, does her sword look nice up on the roof there? Is it still there?
It's still there.
Does it look nice?
Take it.
Well, does anyone like nice sword?
Yeah. There's a couple of people here like nice swords.
I am like ill-suited to get it, but like, hey, look, fucking sword.
Okay.
Well, I already went off to help you down.
Do you want to go get a sword?
Yeah, I'll go get it.
Okay. You go get this scimitar. It is a very delicious, evil-looking blade. It is not spiky and like ornamental. It's just clean. It's just a clean-looking scimitar. However, you can tell that the grip and the place where the tang of the blade goes into the grip, it looks like wrapped around it instead of like being leathery. How to describe it? It looks like they are tentacles intertwined, wrapping up this grip to where they meet in sort of this octopus-like hilt that extends outward.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I mean, I could probably take it to HQ and have it all looked at, right? So I'm gonna take it. Yeah, I got my cool ass sword, so I don't really need it. But like,
It doesn't seem magical in any way. It's ornamental.
it's fine.
So we're already dealing with Sneeple. So now we got weird tentacles. Why do we have to keep on dealing with long prehensile things? Why?
That's what we do.
No, this is not our king. If we had a choice, we'd be doing almost anything else. So, fucking what?
I wasn't adding my plus 2 damage.
You've been killing things.
I know.
Yeah.
I was fucking lowballing myself.
There is almost no chance that anyone currently present is going to be able to track whoever did this. Right? That's accurate.
That's pretty accurate.
You cut things, you light them on fire, I'm a nerd, Bob is asleep. And Azazel also cuts things and doesn't do a lot
And is tall.
else. Or is there something you might be able to do to track down whoever shot an arrow at us? That wasn't a pejorative at you, it's just like, that happened. That happened, we didn't notice.
You said you have survival, right?
Yeah, survival and of nature.
Nature's not going to do a lot of good
I know, but survival might.
And those are traditionally the tracking skills, I guess. Right? Or is tracking...
That could be like, it depends on the environment. Your survival check could be a tracking sort of thing.
I mean, the best I can do is try to, like, examine the angle at which the arrow came, go up there, and, like, investigate. But that's the best I could do, and there's no chance I can find anything.
So, the temple awaiteth.
Yes. What's going on?